Okay, the first thing we notice, and all of you should pay attention to this, Misty came out and threw beta to the body. That's how I want everybody starting the round, with double jab or beta, okay? Beta, you should throw about 5 to 7 times in your first round, okay, at the start of each round. That gets you working the body. Immediately it gets you in a good stance. See, Misty's already gone downstairs with beta again. Want everybody to do that. Now, Misty, what you should have did was double jab next time. After you did beta the second time, you can feint to the body and then come upstairs with your 1-2 or your 2-3, or your double jab. So you've used it, Misty, and she's thinking about it. So you have to capitalize. Once you establish beta, you got to start hooking off of it, throwing your right cross off of it, or looking downstairs and then coming upstairs like that. That's what you did. The reason you scored those points to the head, Misty, was the body work. It was an investment in the body. Everybody say that when you're watching this video. Say, invest in the body. Everybody say it. Invest in the body. Okay? So if you invest in the body early, we're not even 45 seconds into the match, and already it's capitalized. Misty's been able to capitalize upstairs. Now what you should do right now is go back down to the body. So you got to make additional investments. Okay, so that's the first thing, invest in the body. Next thing, Amanda, and it also applies to Misty, you're not on your toes. What I figured out is you're not generating power in these rounds with Misty because of your inability to bounce on your toes and then step into your punches with your legs. And so all of you have this problem. You're not bouncing enough to set yourself so that you can throw hard, quick, and snap your punches back. So everybody from Amanda to Misty to Mahogany, you got to work on that when you practice with yourself this week in your shadow box. Bounce, throw a quick combination, and think of your punches as rubber bands and snap back to your face. Okay, so you guys are going to miss a lot of points because all of your punches are pushy. Okay, and your feet are off the ground and you're not able to get any steam behind the punch because they're pushy. There's no snap to it. Snap's got to come from your legs. So if you drop down in your stance, Amanda, you haven't gone to the body one time yet. No betas. You haven't thrown beta. Okay, you haven't jabbed to the body one time, and your jab is not persistent. So your jab's got to be moving, Amanda. You got to be sticking and moving. Misty, you can't let your opponent get off more than 2-3 punches without responding. So you just can't cover up like that without letting your hands go. And that's going to be your message for this week. Let your hands go, okay? If you cover up, you got to explode into a combination right out of that. So if you cover up, somebody's on top of you, you got to let 8 of 56 or 8 of 65 go. You got to let a little flurry go, whether it's Omega 7 or Omega 8. You got to do a little shoe shine action, something to let the referee know that you don't need an 8 count, but that you're in there to fight, you're in there to win. Remember, that's what you got to develop this week. Okay, an instinct and a will to want to win. So Amanda, you came out that round invested in the body. That's what I like. Now you got to keep those hands moving and get out on your toes and in. So Amanda, you're getting a hard time getting power behind your punches. You landed a left right there because you're not bouncing out, giving yourself room so you can throw your hips into your punches. Okay, you're just constantly walking and falling into your punches. Alicia, you have the same problem. You're constantly falling into your punches. It's hard to get power behind that punch. Snap, recoil, because you're falling on top of your own punch. So sit down on that back leg and snap your punch back to your face. I want these points to score. I want the judges to count your points, ladies. But it's going to be very difficult if there's no snap on your punches.
You work it up and down, Missy. Body and head.
Footwork, stick and move. This week we got to learn how to stick and move, and we got to learn how to snap those punches back. Not a lot of angle changes. And that's got to be part of both of your style. You got to change your angle constantly. Bounce on your toes, the footwork, swing steps, power step, Misty. Right there, you should have power step actually to your left. All right? So you should power step left outside of her right foot. Just if you move left real quick, you'll be outside of it. See, right now, Misty, you got the whole center of the ring and you're not using it. And therefore, you allow Amanda the opportunity to circle out to the right.
It's 10. It sets up everything.
Amanda, you see that chamber is going to get you in trouble. You're coming in with your left hand down, you're throwing your right. There hasn't been enough head movement in this round. Not enough head movement.
Last
Not
round,
enough
precious
defense.
point. Got a minute, 10 seconds left, ladies.
Right there,
A minute,
Misty.
10
You
seconds.
got to be moving your
A
head.
match to
You got to be
decided
rocking and
for the
rolling.
Final round.
Right there, you got to be moving your head, Misty.
Punches and
Amanda,
punches.
you're just throwing punches with no head movement behind it. Let your left hand go right there, Amanda. Okay, more head movement, more footwork. This is what we got to work on. Head movement and
You want
footwork
power
this week.
between your legs.
Get grounded so you can snap your punches and land those points.
Don't just walk to it, man. Don't walk in with your head. There you go. You're walking behind the jab. Power
Misty,
between
right
your
there,
legs,
you actually
baby.
changed
Power
your
between
angle, which was
legs.
good. But that was the first time I've seen you do that in the entire round. And now you're getting to the outside. That's what you should have did earlier, Misty. You circled out to your left. That's what you should have did earlier. Ladies, your assignment this week. This counts for everybody, not just Misty and Amanda. Footwork has got to improve. Okay, hand speed has got to improve. Okay, and your head movement has got to improve. We got to go in there sticking and moving with speed. Stick and move with speed. Another thing, invest in the body early and often. Okay, invest in the body early and often, and don't forget about the body in crunch time. Don't forget about it in crunch time.